person to the hospital one night, and while the crew was filming, something strange appeared on the camera. A light figure shot up into the sky, moving fast. No one saw it at first. It wasn't until they watched the footage later that they noticed the odd shape. They figured it was probably dust from the helicopter, nothing more. But then they got the news that the person they were trying to save was no more before they even reached the hospital. Now tell me guys, wasn't that light in the sky actually a spirit? Alton Ghost Mystery. Guys, have you ever thought of how many ghosts our eyes have brushed past without even knowing? Well, no more from now on. A ring bell camera eye caught the vision our eyes couldn't see. Initially, I thought it's just a regular neighbor just strolling by. But as the figure gets closer, something weird happened. It fades into a shadowy, almost ghostly form. Sure, it could be a glitch, but now, every time you spot a neighbor walking by, you might just want to double check and make sure they're not a little more otherworldly than they seem. Caught red-handed. A curious guy decided to test out his new drone by flying it over a cemetery at night, and, well, things didn't go as planned. While the drone was filming, he spotted what looked like a figure sitting near a grave, doing some eerie business. But as the drone got closer, he realized it wasn't just some person, it was a ghost. Yep, totally transparent. As soon as it realized it was being watched, it shot up, ran away, and vanished into the darkness. And now, I don't think he'll be flying drones over cemeteries anytime soon. Spirit on duty. After watching this clip, I'm honestly scared to even drive near woods. One man made a decision that gave him a lifetime shock. While driving through the woods at night, his car suddenly stopped for no reason. Luckily, he had the sense not to get out. But something didn't feel right. His gut instinct was spot on. He managed to capture a white figure crossing the road, something that looked like a witch, and it then vanished into the woods. I'm telling you, this wasn't just your average road encounter. It was something way more eerie. Divine being. Sometimes, life surprises us in the most unexpected ways. A CCTV camera in a quiet neighborhood caught something strange one night. A glowing object zooming across the sky. It wasn't a cloud, and after checking the footage, it definitely wasn't a glitch. What makes it even weirder? The house the camera was watching belonged to an elderly woman who departed in her sleep that very night. Now, the neighbors are talking. Some believe it might have been an angel, or even a spirit keeping watch over her house. Looks like the night had its own mysterious surprise. Dragged by none. Late one night, a guy was walking through his apartment lobby when things took a weird turn. Out of nowhere, he ran into this smoky, almost invisible barrier. It wasn't solid, but it had enough power to stop him dead in his tracks. Before he could even think, the smoky force grabbed his feet and tried to pull him backward. But luckily, he managed to fight it off and break free, running straight to safety. Now tell me guys, was it some kind of evil spirit? Or maybe a creepy version of the Grim Reaper on a bad day? Chasing shadow. On a quiet, late night, a security camera caught something chilling. A man was walking down an empty street, his steps calm and steady under the dim glow of the streetlights. But he wasn't alone. A ghostly figure, hazy and unsettling, seemed to glide behind him, unnoticed. Honestly, this footage is scary enough to send shivers through anyone brave enough to watch it. Experts soon weighed in, debating whether it was just a camera glitch or something supernatural. So far, no definite answer has surfaced. Naughty ghost. In September 2016, a quiet village tucked deep within the forest faced something straight out of a nightmare. It all began when a boy took a familiar trail through the woods without warning. A ghostly figure emerged, almost as if it had been waiting for him, leaving him frozen in fear. Soon, the unsettling experiences weren't just his. Other villagers began sharing their own spine-chilling encounters with this eerie presence. The once calm and peaceful village quickly became a place of whispers and unease. And honestly, can we blame them? Kitty spooked. This CCTV footage uploaded online went viral, leaving people questioning what could be hiding in their own homes. While on vacation, a couple decided to check in on their cat through the security camera. The cat was visibly freaked out, staring intently at something unseen. When they zoomed in, the camera revealed something entering one of their rooms, grabbing their cat's full attention. Things got even creepier when the door started to move on its own. The camera then shifted to the wall and stayed there until they returned. And now we all know what just happened there. Cats can see spirits, our human eyes can't. So, it's up to you guys to decide what really went down. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This footage will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about reality. It was taken in Honduras during a riverside baptism, where two people were taking part in the sacred ritual. As their loved ones cheered them on, something strange appeared above their heads. At first glance, it could be dismissed as steam rising from the water, but that explanation doesn't quite add up. The river wasn't hot enough for that. And if it was steam, we would see it all over, not just focused above the baptizees. But then, it clearly took on a humanoid form.